Okay, should be live. So, let me turn this down a little bit. So, in today's stream, I'm going to be playing Getting Over It. And also making sure it is functioning. Okay. Should be good. Alright, yeah. Let me. Should be good. Okay, so. I'm going to be playing this game. I'm playing Getting Over It. It's simple. Simple stuff. Let me turn up the mouse sensitivity a little. Let me turn it down a little bit. So I'm gonna be playing Getting Over It. Let's just let me bring down the brief intermission. There we go. There we go. Hello. Let me see. No, am I crazy? I heard the. Hold on. Am I crazy? I might be slightly crazy. I heard a Discord sound effect. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to beat Getting Over It, I guess. Probably, maybe not in one stream. Let me turn mouse sense up a little bit more. Come on, get over it. I think, there we go, okay. Oh. There, I muted the, thing, so there shouldn't, I muted the, I was hearing audio, double audio, so I fixed that.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Okay, yeah. It's good to hear. So I haven't played before besides the tutorial, just to make sure everything was working in the setup OBS. As in, like, I climbed the
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
I can climb up. I'm walking. It's Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, dude. Have you never heard of Getting Over It? Yeah, it's Getting Over It. It's the game name. It's on Steam. I would say it's a decently well-known game. Can you W this one? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I know that. I'm locked in. Climb! No, not like that. Stop it. Stop sliding! Why are you slippery? You're a rock. No! Why'd you do that? Why are you doing this? Stop! Stop it! What is up with the mouse? Mouse, why are you doing this to me? Mouse, why are you... Why is it that sometimes you... Come on, I can climb. I can climb. I didn't move my mouse there. Turning down my mouse sensitivity. I didn't move my mouse. I'm not moving my. I'm unplugging my mouse. The wire's getting in the way. Okay, mouse sensitivity a bit too low. Don't stop. Why are the locks slippery? Why is my mouse moving in ways I'm not moving it? My hands are off my mouse. Why is my mouse cursor moving? I'm bringing it in. What? I'm moving it. Move, please. What if I do this?
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Yeah, this is better. If I have it on maximum sensitivity, then it takes every single movement I do. So I don't have to. Okay, I found the issue. It's because if I move my mouse too far from... No, I can't. I gotta go like that. I gotta go like this, or it doesn't detect my movements. I didn't move in that direction. I'm going to lock in. I'm not going to be commentating. I'm locking in. It's way too low. I'm not moving in the directions it's pushing me. Turn on Do Not Disturb. I keep getting pinged from every single thing. Hold on. stupid PC UI doesn't let you turn on Do Not Disturb easily. Hold on. I am locked in. I will not get a single ping. I need a bigger trackpad, or I need the mouse sensitivity up. I can't do it when my mouse pad keeps running out of space. I'm using the table. And I'm lowering the sensitivity. It's impossible to use this. I got a bigger trackpad. It doesn't work. Ugh, I'm stuck with this small trackpad that keeps running out of space. But I have nothing else, so I'm stuck with it. Bring the sensitivity back up. If I pause. Keep running out of space on my trackpad. It doesn't function. I hate this stupid trackpad.
Ugh.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
This is much more relaxing now. I've gotten past the issue of the mouse pad running out of room. Not in that section. It's just a skill issue at this point. It's not a I physically can't because the mouse won't physically work issue. Now it'd just be a skill issue if I fell.
Oh no.
Yeah, cause like now it's just a skill issue. And like I can deal with skill issues. I've already dealt with skill issues, you know? Cause like if I'm failing cause I have a skill issue, that's fine. You know, that's not aggravating. If it's failing cause I physically can't because outside factors I can't control is stopping me, that's annoying. But if it's just a skill issue, then it's perfectly fine. You just need to get good. If you have nothing but yourself to blame, then it doesn't matter if you keep failing. I mean, I think it can be annoying, which it's not at this point. I'm sure if I completely fell to the bottom, I'd be annoyed with myself. But this is fine. Probably should lock in, but yeah, because this is fine. Probably should have like plastic duck simulator gameplay in the corner, or ETD6 gameplay. Because I'm mostly locked in. This stream, I assume I'm going to be. Listen to that.
No. No.
Almost got it. Oh, look at that.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Oh.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I'm back to where it's no longer a skill issue, so I'm going to get aggravated again!
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
Ran out of trucks. I just ran out of mouse pad. Mouse pad. Okay. I'm ran out of mouse pad space again. I readjust.
What? Oh. Oof. Sorry about that.
You know, this section's fine. Yeah, this section's fine. You know, I don't have to worry about running out of track pad space, because if I don't constantly keep moving my mouse, I don't fall instantly. You know, just time, have space, I can stop for a second and
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
not letting it get to me. You know, that section's infuriating. Oop, I'm sorry. Whatever that was, I think it was a cup. Oh, ran out of space. Man, out almost. Well, I'm out of space again. This section's infuriating. That rocky section. My mouse isn't working, sorry. Why are you not working? I slapped you a couple times. Why is... Mouse, can you function, please? It's not functioning, guys. I just need to slap it a bit more. It's not functioning properly. Thank you. Hey, it's functioning again. That's a skill issue. This is my mouse not functioning. But that fall was a skill issue. I'm running out of space. What did my mouse
This thing that we
just-
call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Back up here. Back to the annoying section. Because that's all... That beam, I can somewhat understand why it's slippery, but why is the entire section right there slippery? Why is my mouse not functioning? That's the worst time you could decide not to function, you know?
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad.
Mouse, function. Mouse, can you function? That's a skill issue. Mouse, please, thank you.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my
Skill
knees.
issue.
Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't gonna
Mouse.
be treated this way.
I move you 2 inches to the right. You better move to the right. If I do this, you better not do this. If I do this, don't do
ain't gonna be treated this way.
that. Don't take 3 seconds. Whoop. I don't even know what just happened there. I think my mouse just glitched, but like it glitched in my favor. So,
$10
yeah, I don't get
shoe
why
fits
that
my
rock is so
feet.
slippery. Like, why is this
$10
slippery?
shoe
This is
fits my
pure
feet.
stone.
$10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated
What,
this way.
mouse?
Going where the weather suits my clothes.
Stop not functioning,
I'm going
mouse.
where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes.
I don't know what
I
it
ain't
just
going
did
to be
there.
treated this way.
But
Ole, 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 eh, ali, ole,
okay, I'm out of space
eh,
again. Mouse pad.
ali, ole, 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 eh. Turn down, boy, turn down.
Mouse, can you function?
Hey,
Okay, music, can you stop, please? For just a little bit. Stop. I need to lock in here. Out of tracks, out of space again on my mouse pad. I'm out of mouse pad space. Mouse glitching. Out of mouse pad space. Mouse glitching. Slippery for some reason. Mouse glitching again.
The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Can my mouse function for once? You know, the one time I actually want it to function properly. And it decides not to. Now its sensitivity's all weird. So music stopped finally. I'm gonna lose it. Over my mouse not working, I'm gonna lose it. That's the cup I kicked down earlier. It was such a good time. Having such a good time. And then my mouse decides to not work. The worst possible time. See, now it's in this area and it's working fine. Is it just that specific area? Because of the mouse inputs I have to do in order for it to not stop working? Because if you stop moving the mouse for 5 seconds, you immediately, for a second, you immediately fall. So you have to keep applying pressure to the side. Is it just that my mouse has so much difficulty having being constantly pushed in one direction and then immediately move to another direction? So when it stops and has time to process the inputs, then it's fine. Is that the issue? I'm running out of mousepad space again. I think that's probably the issue. Also, welcome Ayam Shop from Russia. Greetings. Okay, I think that's the mouse's issue. I think its issue is hold on, let me Google Translate that. Hold on, I got this. Hello. I say it's hello. I say hello back.
What?
Mouse, now is not the time to
What?
glitch. Okay, sweet, thank you. For that at least. Can you not? Please. Please, mouse. I'll let you be for a little bit, okay? And I'm out of mouse pad space again. The issue is I can't do that movement without running out of mouse pad space.
What? What?
And then I get bounced back immediately. Why am I bouncing back? And then my mouse stops working. Great.
What?
Just the most pleasant.
What?
Mouse, if you fail me again,
What?
I will get a new mouse if you don't stop failing me. I give you one simple task. Climb up a singular section. In the section right after this, you have no issues. And I'm out of mouse pad space again, so I physically can't do anything. And then my mouse starts glitching again. And now I'm out of mouse pad space again. Great. I can't even make a single movement. That's all my mouse pad space I have. And I can't do that, because then I also ran out of mouse space, and then my mouse glitches, and then I'm back to where I started. I'm out of mouse pad space. The moment I readjust my mouse position, I fall. I'm out of mouse pad space. I'm losing it. What if I do it diagonally? Then do I have more mouse pad space? Wait, now my mouse is glitching.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Yes! Okay, good, nice. Thank you, mouse. I'm past that section again.
Oh.
It's a skill issue.
What?
See, now everything's peaceful again. See, like that, chat, isn't this so good? Isn't this so peaceful, you know? The only thing stopping me from climbing now is human error. Not technology glitching, or mouse pads running out of space, just human error. That's peaceful. When it's only you that's stopping you from success, that's fine. It's outside factors and out of your control. That's annoying, it's aggravating. The only thing stopping you from beating a game is...
The vertical wall here has a way of getting harder the more times you try it. I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall. The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
peaceful music. You know, because like now, as long as it's just me who's messing up, I feel fine. When I make mistakes, it's fine. Because I only have myself to blame for my poor situations in this game. When it's the technology, like my mouse pad, then that's annoying.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
And now it's all gone. Okay, chat, we're back to the land of technical difficulties, guys. Back to not functioning mouse pads, not functioning mouses and small mouse pads. Sweet. That wasn't so bad, chat. My mouse actually functioned for once. Actually, it didn't function for once. It did not function, but it didn't function in a way that makes it instantly get me to the end of that section. So I'm thankful to it for it.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, Untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
See, we good. My mouse almost did the thing again there.
No. You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
I'm so glad that that's that thing there. Okay, I just need to chillax for a second. I need to catch my breath. I need to regain my thoughts.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I left my mother, the best friend I had, was a man that took me. That's why I'm all in bed. Nobody gives me sympathy. That's the reason why I cry for me. Sitting on the road, I can see 1,000 miles away. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away.
Mouse.
I can see the man that made me what I
Mouse, I'm gonna give you
am
some time to
today.
Can you stop with the music? I do not like it anymore. You know, guys. I think I'm good actually. No one's watching this. No one's watching this. Zero people are watching this right now. No one cares about this stream. Right now. No one. I think with the mouse aggravating me, and the mouse pad aggravating me, I think that's done. Yeah. The technical difficulties is too much. If it was just me messing me up, then I'd be fine. But because the mouse doesn't even function properly at this point, I can't.